okay, through all of it, from getting there, stepping on the yellow footprints to graduation, what was your favorite part about all of it besides chow?
Well, you just
Besides
took my
chow.
favorite part of it.
Like the physical
Sleep?
activity
I
stuff.
don't know.
Like, was any of it fun for you? Like the fighting or the.
Oh yeah, me beating up little fat kid. Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
did you?
Yeah. I mean, like I remember when I was fighting him, I was just letting him like kind of like punch me up, but like in the arms or whatever, and I knew he was gonna get tired out because he's like just looks out of shape or whatever. But yeah, he started getting tired, and then like even like because there's people that get to stand like above ground or whatever. One of them was like, "Oh, I see him getting tired. He's about to act up," and then I just started punching him up because I seen it too. I was like, "Oh, he's getting tired. He's not punching anymore." Bing, 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 and
Y'all
I
had
was
boxing
punching
gloves
him
on
up.
or what?
Huh? Yeah.
Okay.
The boxing I did better than the pugil sticks. The pugil sticks is hard than fighting.
It's calculated.
Yeah.
Those sticks is hard.
Like the only strike like that was effective was just straight ones. Like you just like jabbing him with
Dang.
it. Yeah.
Huh?
Jab, jab.
Yeah. Hey, we couldn't hit the face. I was just like,
Oh,
bruh. Like
that's weird.
if the boxing one I could have hit him so many times in the face, but the pugil sticks, you get hit in the face with that, oh my god. Probably get knocked out.
I want to say we had
We were going aggressive too.
those
Like
rubber mat things. I don't know. It's been so long, but those Puga sticks were fun though. That shit was fun.
yeah.
Sure reminds me of American Gladiator. Remember that shit?
Yeah, that show was the shit, dude. They have a Netflix thing on there about the gladiators.
Them niggas are on like, what is it?
Yeah, that.
Nah, them niggas are on like fucking a balance beam, and they're fucking with the pugil sticks.
Yeah,
they're like
yeah, I
fucking
remember that.
socking each other up and shit.
Yeah, I remember
Like
that shit.
whoever falls off fucking loses. Is that what y'all was doing? Like on a platform or? Like,
Yeah, it was a platform, not like
yeah.
a beam.
Nah, this
or
shit was like
whatever,
a fucking beam, like a like a like a balance beam type shit.
Yeah, and we didn't have no.
Niggas are like,
We didn't have no out of bounds either. Like it was just like that platform was right there. If you get knocked out, you still fighting in the
Like a sandpit.
not a sandpit.
oh, you could
that-
jump down and beat their
the
ass.
black stuff or whatever.
Oh,
the
okay. Like tar.
yeah.
All
tar.
right, so let's keep it real, bro. You got beat up, right?
and what?
Puga sticks.
No, I'm just joking.
I didn't
I'm
get
joking.
beat up
I'm
in the
joking.
boxing. The pugil sticks was just hard.
Quit
to do,
lying,
and
fool.
I
You got your
beat up
ass
on that
kicked,
one.
bro. Don't lie.
No, in the
Don't
pugil
lie.
sticks,
You ain't got
the
no
pugil sticks-
hands. How you whoop them?
No
Ooh.
hands.
Yeah, you weak as fuck. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
I just tested.
Jerry
my
be
gangster
whooping
like
you.
that. Cap.
You get whooped by your little brother all the
That
time.
is cap. How do you put cap in the air? You're wearing it
put
right now.
cap in
Yeah.
Big cap, size 8, bitch.
Just keep it P. Keep it pushing.
Nah, just fucking with you. But yeah, so how often did y'all do that shit? It was like a one time thing, or
No, I think we did it like 2-3 times,
it was
like throughout the whole thing.
yeah. Be like, bitch, can't wait to get your ass in the pit. I'm about
Yeah,
to fuck
there
you
was-
up.
So that was like y'all didn't do no choke moves, or y'all didn't do no choking.
No,
or
we
nothing like
didn't.
that. Okay, okay. All right.
Not like we're boxing and hit him with a choke. No,
Oh.
like we practice like the different like positions of like how to choke them or whatever. Like there's one is like not
Choke
working,
out
not
Uncle Paul on
working.
camera. It'll go viral.
That's
Let's
crazy.
do this.
No,
Come on.
he just
He ain't got no fucking neck. Did they train you about guys with no necks? Yeah, bitch. I'm your kryptonite, ho.
I mean, you
And
just
the beard
twist
helps.
neck. No, I'm just kidding. No, yeah, they just taught us about different like holds or whatever, not like just to box somebody and just get them in a chokehold or whatever. No, I mean that would be dope. Like I would have definitely
Yeah, that's
wrestled
there's so much-
somebody and hit
that's
them
really
with that.
This is really interesting. Like some of the stuff that y'all didn't do.
Yeah,
But you know, like Gavin, I don't know if Gavin did that in his
What?
like the hand to hand combat
Oh, okay.
in the sandpit. I mean, we did it, but Gavin tells me all the time like you were in a different time frame.
Yeah, yeah.
But it's just interesting, like you know,
Yeah, you could tell like by what he's saying that even the drill instructors, I guess, were telling him like is different than when they were in, you know, when they were going through
Right.
boot camp or whatever.
Yeah,
there was a dude in the fucking stands, right? He typical fucking jarhead looking motherfucker, ex-military period. You know what I'm saying? Sleeved up, bald headed, fucking, neck tat, whatever the fuck, beard and shit. But he's back there. And he's, just jabbing away with his homie and shit. Yeah, and he's like, dude, look at these fucking drill instructors. He was like, they're young as fuck. He was like, they barely even got any flags on their shit. He was like, bro, when I was in, my drill instructor had flags all the way to his fucking neck.
Jesus Christ.
And the dude next to him, he was like, yeah, you were in a different time, though. There was like not shit going on with these guys. And then,
Yeah.
And they were young. Like, remember the one that kept ITing us the most? He's like, I think he's like 24, 26.
God damn, that's young.
But like, you can rank up so easily. Like, well, I mean, not so easy, but you could do it so quick. Within 4 years, you can hit sergeant or like staff sergeant or whatever. Like, dumb quick. Crazy. That's how they do it.
Yeah.
I would see like that would be a position for like older, more experienced kind of guy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But also, it's probably like, I don't know. There's pros and cons to it, I guess, because it's like more time consuming and like tedious work to be just with them all the time. And an older person probably wouldn't have the patience to do that shit or want to do that shit. You know what I mean?
And have the stamina to keep up with them.
Right. But then too, you would want that shit because it's like, well, this motherfucker like been through it type shit. You know what I'm saying? And he's going to prepare you more well-rounded than somebody who hasn't,
I don't remember how old our drill sergeants were. Drill Sergeant Rive, Love, and Brooks. They were older. They were probably, I was in my, early 20s. They were probably in their 30s. And then when I got to schooling, that drill sergeant was definitely in his 30s because, like, he had gray hair, but that fucker could run like a fucking 12-minute 2-mile. And he would always tell us, I have no cartilage in my feet or knees. Well, I would not be fucking bragging about that.
Yeah, you zombie.
That fucking man.
The Walking Dead.
That man could run, though. He was fucking fast.
I was.
That boy David Goggins out here, you know what I'm saying?
How was your, what do you call them? Like, y'all don't call them PT tests, right? What do y'all call them?
Like PFTs?
Yeah. There it is.
Like physical fitness tests?
So what was your 3-mile run time? Your last one? You don't remember?
I can't even remember those.
I'm just curious.
I know it wasn't slow. I think one of them was probably like 20, 26.
Yeah, because y'all do 3 miles, right?
Yeah. But then sometimes we might hit 5.
Because you're still you're a pretty quick runner.
Yeah.
Yeah, he been on that shit forever. So
yeah,
that was one of the things that we wasn't really worried about, the physical side of shit, because he was already doing that shit even before he was thinking about joining the military, bro. He was doing pull-ups and fucking push-ups and running. So just calisthenics work and then just running. You know what I mean?
It was so crazy when he had first talked to me about going to the military. It was after graduation. Remember, we was on a car ride back home, and I think I don't know how it came up, but it came up, and I was like, "Oh shit, this is left field." Like, what? Where the fuck is my nephew? I was not expecting this conversation. And the next thing I know, it was in the works, and then off he went. I was like, "Fuck, he actually did it." Holy shit! But
that's a question, bitch. Will you sleep over there?
I don't got nothing to ask. I mean,
yeah, it's just
I don't know anything about it. Like, what am I supposed to? Was it fun? Cool? Make friends, nigga?
Did you make friends?
He actually did.
I mean, yeah, you gotta talk to somebody. You know what I mean?
When you see a man naked, I mean, you kind of got to be friends.
That's crazy.
There, right?
No,
got to hold hands and shit next time you see each other.
No,
Kumbaya in here.
not at all. We're not Carla. No.
wait, what?
Not that whole story.
Oh, okay.
So it tripped me out that this boy has always been, or this man here has always been a fucking a picky
This
ass
Marine-
eater,
no.
bro.
Has
He
he
always
really?
been a fucking super picky ass eater, bro.
Really?
Yes,
That
he
shit
gets
got-
that shit from her.
That shit went out the window, didn't it?
Yeah, dude.
And this
Well, I
motherfucker's just
knew-
willing to try whatever the fuck. You can slide a turd on the
That's
plate, you know what I'm saying? As
right.
long as he got
No,
some
that's why-
cheese on that bitch, he's probably gonna eat that motherfucker. You gonna at least try it.
Cheese and hot sauce.
And then he's gonna be like,
Bro.
"Oh, that tastes like shit." Yeah, it's shit. Like whatever. But
It tastes like beans, actually.
so we find out. Then I'm not even thinking. Right. I'm just happy to be around him and like have him back. You know, around and shit. And so we go to 7-Eleven and I always get the brownies. You know what I'm saying? I'll fucking pick up the brownie. I'm like, "You want a brownie?" And he's like, "Sure." And then I was like, hold on, wait, you don't like chocolate? Like, what the fuck? Like, he's like, I mean, I ate chocolate. I was like, I gotta see this shit. You're definitely getting a brownie. I gotta see this shit.
I can stand chocolate.
So we get back and he don't eat it right away. I'm like,
Yo, when you gonna eat this brownie? I want to
I
see
didn't
this
say
shit.
anything. I'm just waiting. I'm like, keep looking. Like, I'm still there.
No, that's crazy.
Next day comes around. I'm like, I'm still there. Waiting. Then he starts opening up. I'm like, hell yeah. This nigga about to eat this shit. So he don't even see me looking because he has like his hood on and shit like that. And he's like looking down. He's doing like this. And he goes, I'm like, this nigga eat it? He was like, not bad. I'm like, yo, he ate chocolate, yo. I'm telling everybody else. Bro, this motherfucker literally wouldn't eat a piece of cake if there was like any type of frosting that even touched the fucking cake. Like, not even cut it off. If it touched it before, he was like, I don't want that shit. It was bad when he was younger. Like, it got better when,
Like the Napoleon ice cream?
yeah. It got better when he got older, but he's like, nah, fuck that. I'm not eating shit chocolate. You know what I'm saying? Now this motherfucker eats chocolate all of a sudden.
You
I'm
probably
like,
eat anything now.
I just had to scream at
but
you a little
it's
bit
not
more and
like-
make you do more push-ups and shit.
Not like I
if only
like
you knew.
chocolate. Yeah, it wasn't like I like chocolate, but it was like what you said, like had to eat something. You know what I mean? Do you know what the granny cookies are?
No.
Like
Like the
Granny
grandma
brand?
cookies?
Like
Yeah,
Granny
yeah.
Smith
Yeah.
or whatever.
No.
I would say those are delicious. Not gonna lie, like they smack, especially in the
Huh?
You wouldn't eat cookies either.
Oh, really?
yeah, no, like when we get snack packs or whatever, they always came in there. I was like, people are asking me like, "Do you want them?" Huh? You better get away from my bag. I got the cookies. I got the Nutri-Grain bar. I got the bag of chips, the sandwich. Oh, brother. Yeah. I'm like, dog, you want your raisins? Like, yeah, them raisins were busting. I had to draw on those.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
This thing is crazy.
Those
bro.
raisins were busting.
And that's the thing too. Like Dummyboy is talkative to an extent to us. You know what I'm saying? Like in family settings, and then he had to learn to be talkative here, and you know speak more and you know whatever, be more outward going. Like when he moved here, he didn't like really fuck with people at all. You know what I'm saying? So to see him like just okay randomly, we're on the plane. We're flying back. There's like damn near every seat in the plane is taken. We just so happen to get a row on Southwest. You can pick your own seat or whatever the fuck. Like it's open seating.
Just go.
Right.
Okay.
So wherever it's open, you go. And so we get in there. I'm like, fuck. There's a row right there. Let's get it. Boom. I'm like, all right, cool. We're gonna be straight in this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Because a big nigga can't be really sitting next to nobody. You know what I'm
I
saying?
hate that shit.
And so I sit on the outside. I give him the window so he can, you know, do his little shit. And I'm like, man, this is about to be a solid flight. You know what I'm saying? I'm happy. I'm just waiting to take off. You know what I'm saying? Randomly, here comes this old little Mexican lady. You know what I'm saying? She like, excuse me, can I sit there? I'm like, this bitch ain't talking to me. You know what I'm saying? I know this bitch ain't talking to me.
left. I'm looking.
I look down. I'm like, I didn't even respond. Then she like kind of tapped me. I'm like, shit, is somebody sitting? I'm like, nope. Got up, let her in. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if she expect me like scoot over or whatever the fuck, but
Fuck that. You
I'm
don't
not
give
sitting
the aisle
bitch.
seat.
Yeah, I'm not saying bitch. You're gonna have to say bitch. But she's older. She's probably like mom's age or whatever. So I was like, in my mind, I'm like, fuck. But then I'm like, don't be a dick. Just let her sit. You know. So, what's called? I help her put her bag up or whatever. She gets in, and then I'm mad in my mind. I'm like, this fucking bitch sitting next to me. Like, why the fuck she couldn't just sit somewhere fucking where else? And then so I'm trying to put on my seatbelt, and I see him trying to put on his seatbelt, and she's helping this fool, like
Yeah, I was like
a grandma type shit. You know what I'm saying?
seatbelt on?
She's like, here, you know, she's fixing his shit, and I'm like, this motherfucker here. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm still in my head like, this fucking bitch is intrusive, fucking bitch. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to put on my fucking seatbelt. I'm like, fucking shit. I'm fucking struggling with this. Look, this bitch sitting next to me. He's goddamn fucking seatbelt. She was like, look, let me see. She helps me. I'm like, thank you.
Both of the rooms.
Click. I'm like, okay, maybe she's not so bad. God put her here for a reason. We'd have been floating in the atmosphere.
Exactly. The plane would have took off. We would have just went backwards.
Start floating around. Drinking my tang. Squirting my tang.
Knowing me, I probably would have just hanged on to the seatbelt like this.
Oh, yeah, the Earth is flat,
Like
guys.
joysticks.
We were up there.
Round.
Jerry seen it. Earth's flat.
No, it's not.
Round. It's round.
It's flat.
It's round.
It's round.
But
Great
Flat.
minds think alike.
we don't
Flat.
gotta talk about it.
Anyway, so did you bring that up? Like, did he talk to the lady or something?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. So this was sitting, like, we're just sitting there, like, nothing, right? So they come around. They,
Drinking a snack.
yeah, they get the drink and the snack. Well, by the end of the flight, I was going to say about the drink and the snack. Like, this fool was asleep, so he was, like, just crashed, and they skipped his ass. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, oh, fuck, they're not even going to give him one? So I'm like, I just took mine. I'm like, we went at the same time. She was going to give him her snack, too. She ended up giving him her snack. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I gave him mine, too. So this stupid ass, he's just like, oh, thanks. And he puts it in the bag. I'm like, took both of them? Really? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, all right, cool, whatever. And we just looked at each other. We're like, and I just fucking closed my eyes, went back, listened to my audiobook. But end of the flight comes, and we're like, bing, like, put your seatbelt on, we'll be able to land, da-da-da-da, this and this. And they go to fucking just running it up, bro. Like, they're talking.
Him and grandma was chopping
Yeah,
it
they
up.
chopping game, boy. And I'm not interrupting at all, bro. I'm just like, I'm not even going to get involved in this conversation because she's like, well, now that you just went through all the hard stuff, then maybe you can find you an easy job and take it easy and find. I'm like, this is opposite of whatever the fuck they just told him. Like, do the hard shit. Like, get the mindset. She wants you to be like, have a like chill desk job, some bullshit.
Okay, I guess just to calm your mind.
Yeah, because she's like, yeah, my daughter went to the Air Force or some shit like that, and they were just chopping it up. They had like, this nigga knows her whole life, and you know.
Did you get her number?
No, what?
The daughter don't.
She just started the conversation. I don't.
The daughter don't got no kids, and the fucking son got
Oh,
kids.
she's trying to
and-
set you up with a daughter.
No.
Oh, I didn't even look at it like that.
Yeah, she's trying to set you up with a daughter.
Hey, yo.
Hey,
I don't think
my
she would
daughter's
look
about
pretty
your
anyways.
age. My daughter's about your age.
Or maybe she was saying like, you know, I don't got that many grandkids. You
Nah,
feel me?
that's
Like,
crazy.
I got some free time on my hands. You know what I'm saying? You come break my hip
Oh, yeah.
anytime.
Need a little bit of young meat.
No, I think she was.
She want that
I
fresh
think
out
she
of
was
boot
just
camp
talking about
green meat.
military stuff. And that's how we were just starting to talk. Because, yeah, some like she had people who were like also in Marines and Navy or whatever. Like they're just in the branches, and then we just started talking about that. It wasn't even that long a conversation. It was like probably like 5 minutes.
Fuck no. Y'all niggas were talking for a cool
No,
15
we
minutes,
weren't.
bro. I swear.
15
You know how
minutes
long
is
it takes to
crazy.
land, bro? They have to descend and all
Oh,
that
that's
sort of
fucking
shit.
no. That's like 30 minutes.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They talked all the way up until the time we got the fuck off the plane,
No,
bro.
that's a solid 45 minutes.
did.
fucking
No,
process.
That is good. That
No,
is a good
Even
minute.
when
That
we
is a
were
good
waiting to
minute.
get off our seats, we weren't really talking to each other.
Yeah,
don't
because
do it.
nobody was talking. We was just standing there
Yeah,
like,
he was standing up the whole time.
yeah,
waiting
because
for
I'm like,
everyone
these,
to
yeah,
unpack.
fuck
He's like,
these people, bro. They got to sit the fuck down. Because if you don't stand up, they'll just keep going. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Then you don't got a spot to
Bro,
just,
I get so fucking like I'll cut him off. It happened to me coming back from Colorado. Like this fucking guy, like in flight, when the thing came on to put your seatbelt on. No, to like they're about to descend. This fucking guy gets up and he's trying to grab his fucking carry-on out of the fucking storage thing so he could have it, so he can hurry up and get off the fucking plane. And and then there would be people just like trying to hurry up and get there, and like just trying to be like, I don't know, like be an asshole and try to get to the front, man, sit the fuck down, and just fucking wait a minute, god damn it. And this fucking lady was trying to do that shit like you're talking about, like get up and try to, nah, bitch, I jumped right up in front of her and I just stood there. And I let the old lady out and the old man, it was like a couple next to me. I let both of them go. I said, y'all go ahead. I stayed right there. No, y'all need out too? Y'all go ahead too. Y'all go ahead too. Everybody gets out first. You wait, bitch.
You wait.
Carmen's up in first class boozing it up with some fucking white guy. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Wow. Huh?
Yeah.
Me and Jerry. But we had already decided that them two were going to sit next to each other, right? And then me and Jerry were going to sit next to each other. So as soon as we walk in the plane, I look. First row, I look, and I was like, anybody sitting there? And the dude was like, no. I was like, sat down.
So
when that plane lands, me and Jerry were out there waiting for them to come off.
So with Southwest, you can pick a first class. Like,
no, there's no first class. It was just all regular seating. You know what I'm saying?
I was like, damn.
But he's a first fucking row, front row. That's why she was turning up. She had her drink. She's like, front row. Woo! I heard her in the back. She was like, y'all niggas in the cheap seats. Woo!
Well, and because of the active, like being active or whatever, like. They said that we can go ahead and go in there. And they were like, oh, look, you're active. Let's go. And I'm like, brother. But, yeah, that's why she got to sit in the front, because otherwise that whole thing would have been filled up. But
yeah, for sure. Yeah. But they would still be in room. They would have still got their own row and shit. But nah. If we would have had a board, like, we would have got on last. Yeah, you're right.
yeah.
Turn up.
Yeah, that was my second time flying the plane.
Second being the first being going out there.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
That time I was tripping. I was like, bro, I think we're gonna die because when I first seen the wing like do like this while we're flying.
Yeah, that shit does look sketchy as fuck.
I'm like, brother, we're about to descend to the floor and explode into millions of pieces.
I got one for you. On the flight back from Colorado to here, we get probably 10,000 feet in the air, and the pilot is like, I gotta let the wheels down to cool them off. The brakes are too hot. Bitch, what? So they had to let the fucking landing gear down at 10,000 feet. Yeah. No. Well, you hear the door open, and then the wind just gets like really loud, and then you hear the fucking wheel go down. It's fucking. They have to. You feel the plane like.
It's like, bro, you can rip some shit off. You know what I'm saying?
Why not just open the fucking door and let the air cool off like that?
Right.
No, we got to stick the wheel down, man. You feel the plane.
Like
they had to slow down. They had to slow down. So it felt like we were just kind of fucking gliding through the fucking air, like just off of fucking like floating type.
Where did
of shit.
you take off from?
Denver International.
No, me.
How the fuck are the tires?
Because the air they moved my fucking flight time from like 5. Let's just say 5 o'clock. Then they moved it to 5:45. Then it's 6:30. Then it was 7. So I actually didn't leave until like fucking 7:30. So what happened was, I guess like the first flight of the morning got behind. So when they landed, he had to they were fucking really putting the brakes on to stop the fucking plane. And he came over the intercom and explained everything, but I was just like, man, what? We're fucking high as fuck, and you want to put the wheels down, bitch?
Oh,
no, just open the door. Huh?
Y'all were high?
Oh, up in smoke, baby.
Yeah, so the fucking flight we took off, like, it was cool. Good takeoff, good landing. Got San Diego, that shit was straight. We come back, the nigga landing the goddamn plane, then the last one was like, whoosh, whoosh. I'm like, whoa, what the fuck, bro? Are you fucking good, dog? Like, what the fuck is going on here, bro? Like, slow this motherfucker down a little bit. You made me spill this yak on his $200 suit. I told you stop taking them fucking corners so fast.
Shit. That's hilarious.
You felt fine at first, bro.
I'm sure it did.
3 shots in, huh?
We're in the fucking cheap seats. We're in the bleachers and the nosebleeds, drinking my Tang.
No, these were different though. Like the plane that I had to fly on, go in there, the wing didn't transform and then like extend out. Like no, ours was just like this plain little flimsy little wing that was just doing like this, like a diving board. I was like, brother, I was so convinced we were gonna die. But like this transformer one, I'm like, oh, it can move. Like, oh yeah, it's bulky. Yeah, it's not gonna move. I mean, it barely moved like this, but I was still kind of right. You know. We were flying on a Decepticon.
Tell the people about the chemtrail.
Oh, so we riding in the fucking plane, dog, and I'm like, kind of low key, just like over here looking out the window. You know what I'm saying? Just chilling. You know what I'm saying? Just listen to my audiobook, looking, and I'm like, all of a sudden I started seeing like, because I can see the engine, right, and like all of a sudden it's like smoke coming like from where the fucking engine is, and I'm tripping, so I'm looking over and Mimo's asleep.
Oh, nah, he got the shrews. He on those shrews.
Mimo's asleep, so I'm like, fuck, I can't talk to nobody about this shit. Or no. This was on the way there. So I'm I'm sitting by myself in a section, and they're across the aisle, and they got their own section, right? And so I'm just looking out the window, like I said, the whole time, and like I said, I see the shit, and I'm like, the fuck? So I'm looking over. I'm trying to get her attention and shit, and she's like fucking off or whatever the fuck she was doing on her phone. And I'm like, fuck, she's never gonna look over here. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to text her, like, because
did y'all have Wi-Fi on there?
You can do the WhatsApp.
Yeah.
On that shit, yeah.
Oh, can you?
Yeah. So on Southwest, yes. But so I'm like, she could never get it connected or whatever the fuck. We never texted.
Just a giant high spot on there.
It didn't work. That when I text you, I was like, "Did you get this or whatever?" Yeah. That's what I was doing.
Oh, okay.
Right. So I'm like, yo, like I need to tell somebody, but I don't want to look fucking stupid. Like, you know what I mean? Like it didn't ding. We have an engine on fire, guys. We're gonna have to land at Indianapolis airport. Like, what the fuck are we doing in Indianapolis? You know what I mean?
We're gonna have to land in New York. What the fuck?
I told you it was flat.
Hawaii.
No,
nowhere close.
So like there's smoke going by, right? So and you can't like tell. There's no backdrop on it to be able to tell like
if
it's coming from the actual shit or it's coming before, right? So then we like hit a patch of like clouds or some shit. Like there was some clouds in the background or whatever the fuck or something like somehow some type of way I got the idea to do like this. And when I did that, I could see out the other window in front of the fucking wing. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, it was a chemtrail. So we weren't gonna die. Everything was good. There was only one time on a plane that I felt like I was gonna die. It was a flight. We had a flight to New York, and it was super like but like rainy and shit. Yeah, like there was a lot of thunderstorms and shit. I think I'm looking out the fucking window, and it's like. Like lightning, shit. Yeah, it's lightning, nigga.
That's fucking cool. Wow. I mean, it's like, cool, but it's scary. No,
like what the fuck, yo? Like, yo, hurry up, wrap this shit up. We gotta get the fuck up off this hoe.
Max throttle.
I'm like holding on to the fucking thing, and I'm fucking tripping. This is like a minute ago, bro. And so I'm sitting next to this dude, and he's like. Don't fly much, huh? I'm like, no. I can look back forward. I'm fucking holding on to the fucking thing. He's like,
shit.
He's like, relax, bro. It's gonna be fine. I'm like, it don't seem fine, bro. Like, we're gonna fucking die, brother.
He's like, watch this.
Oh,
and then you get a whole bunch of lightning. Oh, brother.
No, because it's like
jump off the plane.
I'm done.
Like every now and then it's like, and then you can feel like the
plane shake,
and then it's like, and it's getting closer. Like a bunch of times, I'm like, bing, that fucking thing goes off. We're experiencing a little turbulence.
You think?
Please do not move throughout the cabin. Blah 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 blah. I'm like,
yeah, no shit.
Look at homeboy, and he looks back at me. He's like. tighten his seatbelt up a little bit. I'm like, oh, hell no. And now it starts, I'm like, bro, are we going down for real? Like, because it's nighttime outside, so you can't see shit.
Yep.
All I can see is just this lightning and like, clouds or whatever. But it's like
never been on a plane
and
before?
it's not stopping now. You know what I'm saying? So every now and then went to like constant, like I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I'm bugging because I ain't been on planes like that. Especially, I don't think I never flown at night at that point. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't at night. It was like hell ass early in the morning.
Okay.
But so it's, I'm like, fuck, nigga. And this is like right when we're about to land type shit. And he's like, comes over the loudspeaker. He's like, I don't know if we're gonna be able to land. Like, we're gonna have to make a detour to blah blah blah. I think we were supposed to land at like JFK, and we end up having to land at the New Jersey airport, wherever the fuck.
Oh, no shit.
Oh, we're supposed to land at LaGuardia.
And you landed at JFK or something?
Yeah, some bullshit. Yeah. Whatever, however that fucking happened. But, yo, I got off that hall. I was like, I don't know how I'm getting home. I might walk.
I just had to start walking on these clouds.
You know how they stand out? Like the pilot comes out, stands right there, and then the stewardesses or whatever, they're like, have a good day, whatever the fuck. Like, bitch ass nigga. Like, how the fuck you up, nigga? The fuck? You almost killed me, bitch.
Just in the middle of the flight.
He ain't got no parachute.
Out of the cockpit, and he's like, like, I don't know what else to do.
Cockpit.
Goodbye. Jumps out the plane.
Yo,
Now you got this plane in the air like this. Everyone's dead. Where are you flying? You about to fly into the Pacific Ocean.
I've never been so happy to be on the ground.
Man, I feel bad for this one group. When I came back from Alaska, the turbulence was pretty bad. And like you were saying, bro, that turbulence was so bad, like the plane would dip and up and down, dipping that up and down, dipping shit. I mean, it didn't shake like you were talking about, but it was just the turbulence was really fucking bad. And I got a good habit, like when it starts doing it, I just get on my phone and start playing fucking games or whatever. Like I'm typically on my phone anyway, fucking around on it. But this fucking poor girl, she had to be, I don't know, 17, 18. She was young, you know. That girl's fucking hands and her fucking knuckles were white from holding on to that fucking
I swear
chair,
they
dog.
were, man.
She
Like,
was,
oh, God.
I guarantee you she left fucking fingernail marks in that fucking armrest.
Oh, Jesus.
She was so fucking scared, man. I was like, damn, I feel bad, but I ain't talking to that little girl.
Nigga, I had to check my drawers. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like,
I think I just had a bad time on my first time because I didn't know how to recline the seat backwards. So I was just sitting the whole trip like forward like this.
Yeah.
Not being able to go to sleep. I mean, I did a little bit because like you just slide like this. You just lean against the window. You kind of angle yourself in the right position, and then you're like, okay, I can go to sleep for a little bit, and then you wake up with like your body hurting because like
You're in an awkward
you're
position.
not supposed to be in this position. Yeah, no.
I felt bad, like if I fall asleep on a plane, because I know my ass snores. So if I fall asleep on that plane, bro, there ain't nobody getting sleep.
yeah. I don't know if I was snoring if I if I do one of them, I'm like, yeah, I was snoring like a bitch. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, if you do
Wipe the
one of
drool
those,
off.
you were definitely snoring.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, why was my mouth open? What?
What does that take? Never mind.
What the fuck?
I was sleeping in the barracks.
Sleeping.
She said, "How was sleeping in the barracks?"
Not barracks.
Or
Yeah,
Well, I mean, it's
Bay, whatever you want to call
yeah,
it.
squad bay, whatever. I mean, I guess like, it's all right. I guess like it's not the best bed that you can get, but it's better than up north because up north in Pendleton, we just call it up north. Like it's just like how we say it or whatever. But in Pendleton or whatever, their beds, they got thinner mattress and like when you lay on them, the little metal or
The springs.
the metal part. No, we didn't have springs in our thing. It was just the metal bed, whatever, and then the mattress right on top of it. Yeah, and when you lay on top of it, the bed just goes boom, boom.
Oh, really?
Bring.
That's what we do for our fucking service members. Nothing but
Yeah,
the best.
and you try if you try to sneak off off the bed to go into the head or whatever, you try to get off real quick, it just still go boom boom. I'm like, Jesus Christ, bro! I'm gonna just jump off this bed or whatever and just go straight to the head. But yeah, and like those beds, some of them were like coming loose, so like some of them like you had to watch out for them. Like, oh, my bed's about to come off. I could have just fell through.
That's fucking great. Classic.
Yeah, you gotta go fix it or whatever, bruh. And then I guess like when we came back from up north, and we were Marines now, and we were just chilling or whatever. One of the kids was saying like
that's so crazy
that they caught me during fire watch sleepwalking.
Yeah.
And I'm top bunk. And they don't got ladders.
Is he
to
really?
go.
Well, he used to be.
They don't got ladders to climb up and down those bunks. So
How would you get
Bro,
how I went down,
I would
and how
have
I
knocked
climbed
you the
back up,
fuck out, dog.
like to
You
Listen,
not.
I think I told this story on this shit before, but I would wake up with him standing at the edge of the bed, bro,
Yeah.
like, staring at us in our
Size
sleep.
12 to the chest.
And I'll be like, it would freak me the fuck out, bro. So I would yell at that nigga. I'll be like, yo, what the fuck are you doing right there, bro? Get up, go to bed, bro. Go to bed. And so Carter would wake up and she'd be like, what the fuck? Like, look at me. I was like, bro, you fucking freaking me out. What the fuck? Check on your fucking son, yo.
Your crazy ass
But
son.
it's not even that easy to get on the top of the bunk. Like I said, there's no ladders, and then like to get up there, like if I'm standing up, I literally have to put my hands like up here
To jump.
push myself up, like I'm doing a dip, and then put myself on the bed.
I wonder how the fuck you got down without busting your fucking head open.
Apparently, I was walking. I don't know.
So
And
when
then
you
he said-
when you woke up or
He's-
came to or whatever,
No, it's
I don't-
you gotta push yourself and put yourself on the bunk bed.
but when you came to, you were back in your bed.
Yeah,
He just wakes
yeah. He
up
said
regular.
he helped me to
Helped you to bed.
to my rack. Yeah, and I don't know how I got back up, but
Yeah, bro. He took you to the restroom.
Oh,
and
wow.
fucking,
that's just crazy.
That shit on your pillow wasn't.
Oh,
No
wow.
wonder. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, wow.
No, I didn't even notice. Like, I mean, every day you're just always just waking up in your rack and you're like, 15 minutes till lights, 15 minutes till lights, or whatever time you wake up on. Sometimes I'll wake up on 5 minutes till lights. And I'm like, dog, nobody woke me up on 15 minutes. I'm about to be tired when I get out this rack with a linen in my hand, and then we got to count off.
the stress. The
But,
stress.
so the mattresses sucked.
It'd be
but-
cold, and I'm
yeah.
just shivering like this. 62. Make the rack real quick. Put my blouse on. So, like up north, we got away with that more often. Like we would be in between our racks, because like they would try to give us like 5 minutes to get ready, like do everything, because the other platoons are getting ready and already in formation, going to chow, and then we'd be
Jesus.
last or whatever. So most
sure-
of us started catching on the wave of like before that, or before you go to bed or whatever, just have your trousers on, you have your boot socks on, and I mean you already got your shirt and your shorts on. All you would have to do in the morning is put that blouse on, shoes on, and then you just start making your rack or whatever. Or even then, like you have your
don't sleep on
your white.
Don't sleep under the blanket.
I mean, you can, but you just leave the white sheets on there, and the you just leave the pillow right there. So all you take is that green blanket, and then when you gotta make the bed, all you gotta do is just fix the green blanket, and you already done.
Yeah, I don't.
Because they
remember
just want
sleeping
you to
under
have
the
something online. At the time, they wanted you to just have something online, and then once it started catching us, then we had to be like, "Dang it, we gotta take the whole thing off." But by
It's
then,
so
it was
fucked
already
up,
too late,
It's so fucked up. Like they want you to fuck your bed up,
right?
so you have to make it every.
I guess it was just like
up.
discipline to make your bed, but
Yeah.
like I know I should make my bed, but I don't want to right now.
I'm fucking tired. I just
Let
want
me
to
put this thing
I
on,
wanna
go
sleep,
eat, and
that's
I'll
it.
fix it later or whatever.
Yeah.
But no, no,
That's funny.
You gotta make it. Yeah, like down south, I guess the beds were better. they're decent.
That's where you're gonna go
My
next,
bed
right?
is way better.
That's the next move is to go back there.
Yeah,
that's what I
on
was going
those
to ask. Like,
beds.
what's the next phase for you after this?
Yeah, I think it's like a month over there at the same one because you gotta do like basically boot camp again for like a month or whatever, and then you go to the schoolhouse.
That fucking sucks, dick. You get like a break and you got to go right back into the grinder.
Right.
Yeah, but I don't think the way they were
north.
explaining, I don't think it's going to be just like boot camp. I think it's going to be. I mean, it's more training, but because they are Marines, I don't think it's going to be the exact same. But it'll have.
You'll still get yelled at.
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure.
Just
I
a staff
don't
sergeant,
know for a
drill
fact, but
instructor.
I'm pretty sure. If I
Yeah,
had to
because
bet.
when we were there for graduation, they were kind of giving us like an overview, like high level, because everybody's job depends. But if you're infantry related, you're going to go to this. If you're non-infantry, you're going to go this way, and this is what they're going to do or whatever. So they kind of gave us like a high level overview or whatever. So.
But they were even telling us like some MOS is like, yes, it's not like combat, but you still go to ISO or whatever. So like y'all would still do the same training. It's just that you leave sooner than the other guys who had to stay there longer for like 6 months or whatever, while we get to stay there for like a month and then go dip.
I don't miss that shit, bro, whatsoever. I mean, I had fun in basic, but I don't. So then, do you know where your like actual school for your actual job is going to be?
Should be Carolina.
Damn, so now you're going to go from the West Coast to the East Coast. That's fucking fun.
But
Like straight there. So
it could be
That's like
Virginia.
a
Was it Virginia
long
that one guy
flight.
had said? It could be Virginia. We don't know. He won't know until.
Yeah,
I ain't
nah,
trying to go
fuck
to
that.
Virginia.
You finna go wherever the fuck they send you. You say you didn't want to join the
find
Navy.
out. No, I'm saying.
They gonna fuck around and put his ass on an aircraft carrier. Bitch, I ended up in the fucking water anyway.
Oh, now you gotta fix the plane. This is not my MOS.
Get your paddle, start rowing the fucking boat.
Right?
What?
I was
Yeah.
not trained on this. Drill instructor. Please help me.
I was excited to hear that he would be home for the holidays or whatever, so we at least get that, and then he ships out. But we'll see. I don't know. It'll be interesting.
Yeah, it was fun watching the whole process from the outside.
It was not fun.
No, for me.
But it was not fun for me.
It was fun.
Because this little shit over here could do way better at communication.
What?
And it's a good thing that his MOS isn't in communications, because he would
He
fail
would suck.
epically. I was just was I telling you this? I was like, or maybe Jerry. I don't remember who I was telling, but I was like, he's gonna be like, if he went into communication, somebody's gonna be Morse coding like help, and he's gonna be like, oh, you was talking to me? Like, my bad. I didn't know you was talking
y'all
to me.
got pre-warned in the office too, because they even told you that kids weren't writing enough because how much they had to do in boot camp.
I'm
So
just
y'all
saying-
were already told, and then I had to experience it myself.
Yeah, there was parents that were saying that they've gotten several letters a week from their kids and yada yada. But like,
Douchebag.
he even pulled
Meanwhile,
out.
no,
even
they were
pulled
doing
out-
it. They were doing it while we had to do stuff. Like, actually had to do stuff, and then we get in trouble because
They
they weren't
didn't get
doing
their
it. They
shit
were
done.
trying to write their letter. Yeah,
Yeah, you were fucking carrying the boats.
yeah, I was doing my job.
I'm just saying.
I was doing what we were told.
When he pulled out
can't blame
he
me.
pulled out the Ziploc baggies full of all of the letters that he got from from everybody, not just me.
That stacks.
There was I would mail him a letter with envelopes
Daily.
and stamps and blank paper. So like all he had to do was just write on there, "Hey mom, I'm good."
So
Something.
reply to 99 letters.
How many letters did your mom send?
Bruh, like you read each letter and she's asking questions like, how's it going, whatever. And then the next letter, she's answering her own questions and then asking more questions about how am I doing, whatever. She's just doing this over and over and over again. I'm like, dog, how am I supposed to reply to one? Like, I'm getting these like daily. And then sometimes we would get in trouble. So then they'll be like, oh, you're not getting letters today. Like, you'll get them whenever.
Whenever you get your shit together.
Yeah. And then when we act good, then they'll be like, all right, we about to pass out this fat stack of letters. And then, yeah.
I think I sent you two. That was it. I was like, I don't want to
Yeah.
fucking bug her.
You're like, look at this bear sign. And then
No.
the other one, I don't remember.
Huh?
Let's,
Once a week?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
let's see. There's 13 weeks.
It's not to say I
5.
didn't read her letters. It was like
You didn't
me
reply.
trying to, huh?
You didn't reply.
At all.
Yeah, I couldn't
I
reply.
asked him any questions because before he went, I was like, "Don't worry about writing me. Like, just write it."
Didn't even do that.
So I
No.
would just,
It's on the fridge.
No.
I was just writing, informing him like a shit that happened, like in the fighting and all this other shit.
I even sent him jokes. I sent him like
Did you
Good
send?
stuff.
Did you send him that fucking Ariana Grande picture?
I did, and apparently,
How many times did you beat off to that bitch?
oh, okay, bye.
Bro, my scene, because you guys show it to, like, when they're passing out letters or whatever, like, if they're passing out packages, they gotta be like, oh, you gotta open this up here or whatever. So, like, I open it up and I see the photos. I'm like, oh, Camaro, yeah, that's my favorite car or whatever. And then I'm seeing family pictures or whatever. You know, it's just like a whole bunch of stuff I like the fighting cars. I seen that, and then there was an Ariana Grande photo in there, and I had to like show him the photos. And when he got to that one, he's like, oh, "Why? Who is this? Why you just got a picture of a woman?" And I was like, I don't know, seeing her. I just she just sent that one. I don't know what she was thinking.
It's my mom. She's fucking
And then
weird.
he was like, all right, whatever. Huh? No, he didn't know what that was. But then he was just like, all right. And I was like,
He knew who the fuck it was. He knew who the fuck that was.
How you don't know who Ariana Grande
Yeah,
is?
he knew who the fuck that was.
Bro,
I don't
he's
listen to her
like,
music and I even know who the fuck he is.
How old was this dude?
he's not like into like that. Like when
Anything.
he was playing music, he was playing more like instrumentals. Like he just likes like music and like
Like classical music.
yeah.
And crayons, yes.
Like you would hear him in the office because he has a speaker.
You
in
could
there
hear him eating his
you-
crowns in there.
The big 64 pack.
This yellow is so delicious.
These yellows are so-
Which one was your favorite color?
No, it's because your uncle was telling me like you should send him. You know, these he was giving me ideas, and I was just like, I don't want to be the one to send him a picture of Ariana Grande. That's just
If
kind
I
of
would
weird.
have sent this, she would have been. It would have been a topless picture.
So I was like, you know
yeah,
what?
you would
Never
have also
mind.
sent a box.
Yeah, you made it clear. Don't send no packages.
Oh, so we were
better.
waiting about the story about the protein bars. I was saying, you told me, but you know, you can tell her about the 100 protein bars and what they would do with the.
Oh, I told her already, but
You didn't tell me.
like basically, like
Pod either.
it doesn't matter like how many you give. Like we had obviously the fire team, which is like 4 people, including you. So when you get protein bars or whatever, you show who's ever up there, like the drill instructor or senior drill instructor, and then they'll be like, all right, pass one to each of your members, including yourself, and then the rest you gotta put it right next to like the office or whatever, so they can store it. Yeah, and basically you don't keep none of that. You just get to spread out like 4 of them, and then all the 96 of them go right next to his office. So he goes,
So he can eat them.
Yeah.
no,
I'm
so
sure.
he goes to store it, and then so when we do like good things or whatever, that he's passing it out to
Passing
everyone.
out your shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
basically.
I was like, bro, if I'd have
What
known
everyone
that,
else
if
do.
I would have known that, I would have just sent the smaller packages.
I remember
we were
the
told
first-
we were told if I didn't send enough for everybody, that he was going to get roasted, like they were going to
Oh,
IT
no.
him or whatever. And so I was like, well, I don't want that to happen to him.
People were
you know?
just getting like 4 protein bars, and like literally 4, and just I don't know, like just having 4, like, and then they just have none left, so they just throw the box away.
Nice.
I'm like,
But then
bro,
there was like I remember the first
I would have known this though if he had wrote me a letter
Ooh.
telling me.
like the 3rd week or 4th week or whatever, like there was kids just having a whole bunch of protein bars sent in. Yeah, we had a hefty amount of them. So they were like
You could have had more.
like to encourage the kids or whatever. They were like, you know, if you do your exercises during square away time or whatever, and y'all get to line up in front of the door or whatever, we'll you count how many there are. We'll give y'all protein bars because y'all worked out or whatever. Some kids were like half cheating it because they're like doing like 50 push-ups and then being like, all right, I worked out. Like, full, no, we were running outside, sweating our balls off, and then coming back in all cold and sweaty, and then getting a protein bar. You're not in this line, bro. You didn't work out.
What about the story about you and your homeboy and the protein bars?
Me and my homie?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Y'all was in the area with the protein bars, and you said basically y'all jacked some protein bars and ate them real quick.
No, you did
That's-
not.
That's
No,
awesome.
you did not.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah, no.
No.
Leading from the front. I love it.
Dang. Nope. Cannot. It will not.
Plead the
Yeah.
I cannot confirm or deny.
There you go. That's what I was trying to think of. I was
Said
like,
actions.
No, I thought it was really cool though when we were there for I think it was family day I think it was, and people were stopping you and saying hi to you and stuff, and then the one dude was like, come meet my family. It's like it was cool to see like
Well, no, because I kept because he was like, I remember it was like dark at night and we were like having to basically like reorganize our Foot Lockers because they were just a mess, and we're all trying to fix our little skivvy clothes and whatever. And I was just talking to him, and he was saying like, "Yeah, I'm engaged," and I was like, "Engaged? What you talking about, fool? How old are you?" And then he was like 22 or something like that. I was like, "Oh, okay, I guess whatever." But then I was like, "So you gonna let me meet her and your family or whatever?" And he was like, "Yeah, sure. Like when we get out of here or whatever." So it kind of like led up to that moment, and then I was like, "I bet. Let me go meet your family or whatever." And then I did, and he met y'all or whatever. So
yeah.
That was like your friend in basic, I guess.
yeah,
Did y'all exchange numbers?
yeah, I got his number.
How's that relationship going?
Relationship is crazy.
Why you phrasing it like that?
I'm just curious, and I'm just asking questions.
Wow.
You know, testing the water, see where we're at on this.
Yeah.
Hey,
Engaged to a woman.
I mean, I don't care, whatever, dude. I mean, I don't judge. Whatever, do you?
What's his MOS?
I don't even think I asked.
Wow.
It's so cool because now they can keep up with each other, like Facebook or
Text message.
yeah, whatever, right? Like
Most of them I had-
we didn't.